Hello everyone, I'm back, and I'm back for two reasons. So number one is saying a big thank you to all of you, and the reason is because last week I posted for the very first time a video on LinkedIn, and it was my first video on social media for 4 years, and I didn't expect actually that it was going to resonate with people so much. To give you two metrics, quantity-wise, 1,200 views, which is kind of amazing considering it was the first video in ages, and I'm not really an expert of posting content or original content. The second metric, which is actually my favorite one, is that one of the hashtags that I used was vulnerability, and my video has been the top trending video in vulnerability for a couple of days. I was on top of Brene Brown. That's kind of amazing because I love her and she's a massive influence for me. So some of the feedback that I got from you, you loved the authenticity, the fact that it was inspiring, meaningful, you liked my vulnerability, some of you found some interesting ideas, but my favorite comment was that some people said, what I loved about your video, it was the imperfection, because that imperfection actually made it even more authentic than the authenticity that you were already exuding. So in regards to that, I want to say, I know that some people made some comments about the lighting, and so I tried to address that today, and I hope that you can see me better. But I want to let you know that I'm going to embrace imperfection, and if I have to choose getting out of my comfort zone versus imperfection, I'm gonna choose getting out of my comfort zone and maybe a really bad lighting and a bad sound. Which, by the way, you can experience right now because my neighbors from next door are renovating, and so you might hear diggers and which is really annoying, and I'm really sorry, but I'd rather do this rather than not doing it today. The second reason why I want to do this, after having said thank you to all of you, is actually I got three reasons. Three reasons for doing this. So number one is to keep my mental health in check, which is really important right now for not just me, for many people. And hopefully I also want to try to remove the stigma around mental health. Many people think it's something that it influences your life in ways that you can't have what other people call a normal life. So normally when people ask me, well, when I come out and say that I got mental health issues and I've been experiencing them for years, some people come to me and they're really shocked because they see this smiley guy and they see someone who's like love for life is amazing. And what I want to say to you is it's not different from having issues with your knee or having an issue with your teeth and going to the dentist. The difference is that I go to my psychologist. It's not a physical one, it's a mental one. It's invisible, and it seems like something that we have this fear of the unknown. So my videos here are actually to prove that it's actually normal. In fact, 75% of people in the world have experiences of mental health issues. So, 3 out of 4, it's quite a bit. The second reason why I'm doing this, it's because I'm one of those people who see this global pandemic as an opportunity to reimagine the future, and I will show you my own way to reimagine the future of working, of living, and other things like that. The third reason is to remove another stigma, and in this case it's is personal, but I think some of you can relate. So for me, it's the fact that even before the pandemic arrived, I wasn't just trying to find a new job. I was wanting to change career. So I was trying to move from IT, software development, business analytics into L&D, culture transformation, ways of working, agile, and I guess broadly we could say people-focused role, because just so you know, I'm a massive people addict and I'm struggling a lot right now being at home. And so I want to remove the stigma of, well, that's your level, you're a business analyst or you're an analytics specialist. Well, no, actually, I can be this too. And I'm going to show you some ideas about learning that hopefully will lead to some job opportunities. Let me be honest about it, because I'm still looking for a job after all. Okay, and so to do that, what I have to do is just give you an introduction to not just this video, but the next few, because I'm gonna start a series which is going to focus on learning and how to navigate, to use learning to navigate uncertainty. So how do you navigate through this period, and how do you adapt to change? And I got some ideas about it, and I wanted to show them to you. The first idea that I have to show you today, it's kind of the idea that put all the other things that I'm going to talk about together. And so to express that, what I did, I built a mind map, which is one of my favorite ways to organize your thought. And so the concept I'm going to talk about today, it's only one. Don't be scared. I know you see a lot of post-its, but it's only one. So on top, you see my values, my core values: vulnerability, connection, and authenticity. Why? Because the concept I'm going to introduce today is learning by living. So it's the idea that soft skills can be learned from your own personal life, because life experiences sometimes can be even more powerful than experiences at work. And so how do you learn from that? And the idea is that we can find a way to use our own life experiences to help us navigate through uncertainty and adapt to change, because we're gonna call our inner self in a way and go to the core of our values, right? And then learn from our own experiences as opposed to from a book. Many times I hear the fact that, a hiring manager says, that guy, I don't care about the fact doesn't have the technical skills, he's got the soft skills, so we're gonna teach them the technical ones. And because it's really hard. No one teaches you in a university or in life, so you can be your own teacher and you can bring this at work. And this is the aim of my videos, showing you from my own personal life, from being vulnerable about my personal life, how aspect of my personal life have been taken into work, and how I adapted through change throughout my whole life. And so in the next episodes, I'll be talking about mental health, the tension between perfection and delivery, which is really, really linked to the reason why I keep doing this video with a lot of imperfections. Mind mapping, which is, in my opinion, one of the best techniques to organize your thought in an organic way, in your own way. My experience in DJing, I love DJing, and I learned a lot of things from that. One of them is how to read a crowd. Bullying in the workplace, I had 2 experiences, and so I will share them and see what we learn from those. Moving to a new country, I moved to 2 different countries. I live in the UK, in Australia, and in Italy. I was born in Italy. And also within Italy, I moved to different cities. So I'm kind of an expert at change, a change of scenario at least. Finally, parenting. I have 2 beautiful kids, and trust me, there's a lot to learn. And right now we're going through toilet training. Oh my God, a lot to learn, trust me. So I hope you liked the video from today. I hope you'd like to keep following me. Can you please leave comments down here? When I see other people on YouTube leave the comment down here. Today is my turn. Please leave the comments down here to let me know what are the topics among those that you'd like to me to focus on. What are the ones that they touch you personally, and in general, what was your feedback about the video today? Thank you. Bye.